So I would say I have two of those. And they have to do with two of my favorite professors. So the first one, I would say was from Dr. Aiden Keeney. She by far is probably one of my favorite professors. I have many favorite professors, I really do, but her and this other one that I'll name, they are phenomenal in my book. So I remember during the pandemic, we all came in there, and at the beginning of the class, I can't remember the class or class number. That's not how my brain works. But she said that she wanted all of us to wear masks, which is fine, because she had a newborn at the time, and she wanted her family to be protected too, so which was fine. None of us had any issue with that whatsoever. So throughout the whole course, throughout the whole weeks we were in class, we all wore masks, came in there, nobody complained, no nothing like that. So at the end of the course, she came in and she thanked all of us. But what was a defining moment is that she broke down and she cried. And that right there, it hit all of us. The fact that we didn't mind obeying and doing what we were told to do, but the fact that it meant so much to her, it showed us that she was a professional, a professor, right? And she just showed us her human side, and it showed us that even though you're a social worker, you don't stop being a person, human, and having all these things that you're dealing with. You're still dealing with life, and she showed us that even though you have all these things going on professionally, you can still come in, you can still be human. It's okay to show that you're human. It's okay. And so that really touched me. And the next one is Dr. Candace Morgan. I love Dr. Morgan with my whole heart. And actually, one of the veterans that I see, that he actually knows them, and he even speaks highly of her and her husband. So during it was grad school. As a matter of fact, it was grad school. During grad school, I was going through a very, very hard time. I had just recently retired from the military. Transition from that was very, very difficult for me. And I was also going through a divorce at the time, and I was also getting accustomed to some of the mental health issues that I was diagnosed with. And so I'm the type of individual, I'm always smiling, joking, skipping, through the hallway. That's just what I do. And so if you know me, if I'm not doing any of that stuff, something is wrong. Dr. Morgan is very observant. And so she noticed that, and she actually pulled me to the side and she asked me, well, I'm not sure if she remembers this, but I do. She pulled me to the side and she said, Willie, are you okay? What's going on? And I divulged a lot of the things that was going on with me. And what she did, she showed me a human side, and you can tell it's a little theme to this, humanness. She showed me her human side by saying, I'm going to give you my phone number, and I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to check on you. And she checked on me, true to her word, until I was okay. She did not stop. She texted me or she called me, and she made sure I was okay, because it wasn't the fact that she wanted me to, pass, graduate. I still need to be here in order to do that. And so she showed me that. And that sat with me. And it made me, both of those made me understand that it's okay to actually love people, to be human. And what we do as social workers is not just predicated to, the book and, the foundation that we get here is predicated on you being human. And you can show that, and you can show people that you actually care. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So yeah, those are my two defining moments. Whew. So one unexpected lesson I could say is, it's a phrase that I've put that I've created for myself, and I've given it to my chief at the VA and to my supervisor as well. And the phrase is, as a social worker, you can plan your day, but your day never goes as planned. Absolutely not. Seriously, there might be The rare occasion that it does, you got your Outlook calendar. You can plan, I'm going to see this person this day. I'm going to do this recertification this day. I'm going to talk to this property manager that day. But you have to know how to be flexible. And at times, you may have to push something to the side and call someone and say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't meet with you today. I have this coming up. Priorities will shift. They will shift. And you have to learn how to flow with that. If you cannot learn to flow, because they shift here at school, it happens. As a student, something may come up to where you got conflicting assignments by a professor or something like that. And I mean, I can admit it now. At times, I didn't get to do every assignment only because, man, I can't do this and this at the same time. I can't do it. My brain ain't set up like that. But I was still successful. So, yeah. I would say the one piece of advice is to never stop being yourself, whoever that is. School is it's a way to get your foundation, of the profession that you want, be it social work, biology, engineering, whatever it is, get your foundation. But at the same time, it's a journey to learn yourself and to learn who you are. And if you are out there partying, doing all this kind of stuff like that, got it. That's the college experience. I got that. But don't miss you. Don't miss learning who you are as a person. And I went on a journey to do that because, like I said, after I retired from the military, the Army gives you an identity. They tell you who you are. They give you rank. They give you leadership. They give you responsibility. They give you money to buy food. They give you everything. But when you separate from that, I had to learn who I was. That was no longer my identity. It is a form of identity. I still relate to that. But who is Willie Cook? And it took me a good 3 years to learn that. And I'm still learning that because we're evolving people. We change. What I needed then is not what I need right now. What I need right now is not what I'm going to need later on down the line. So never stop learning yourself. Don't let anyone tell you who you're supposed to be, but don't deny the advice that people give you when they see something that might need to change. Put that in your toolkit and still keep learning who you are. It never stops.
Think about this institution other than men's basketball.
Oh man. So I have many, I'd say, favorite things. I love the education. I love the camaraderie here. I love that I can always come back and the doors are open, as family. But the main thing that I love, and because I practice mindfulness, I love being in the moment, realizing where I am, grounding myself, So I would say the best thing is the fact that it's an open campus. And one of my favorite things that I love to do, I have a path around campus that I love to walk. Like on the weekends, I will park right there in the parking lot of Hamilton. I'll put my headphones on and I'll put some jazz music on or lo-fi music or something like that, or even an audio book. And I will not be in a rush. I will walk. I will breathe. I will enjoy everything because these are the most friendliest squirrels I've ever seen anywhere. Seriously, they're not even scared of you. They will look at you and wave like, "What's up? Welcome back." So I love that, and I go. I just go. And I can walk in a horseshoe. There are places where you can sit, and I always carry with me a picnic blanket. And if it's warm enough, I will lay out my picnic blanket right there out there in the horseshoe, lay right there on the grass, and I don't move. I sit there and I just let the wind hit me and I enjoy. And if I got to cut the music off, I'll cut the music off. But I enjoy being here. It's so relaxing and calming to me. I can't explain it. It's something you have to experience for yourself. And if you have not experienced that, take the time to do it. I don't care if you got to get a towel. Get out there, lay down, and even right there in the front of Hamilton, there's grass right there. There's grass everywhere, you know. Just lay it out there, lay down, close your eyes, and let go. Forget about everything that's bothering you. Forget about everything and just be. And that's what I love. I can be here. I can be here and I can be here.